Say alright. So first and foremost, I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. We say double and apostle and elders agreements and rebuttal teachers who are apostles in the truth, and we say salutations solely acting to the pushing the word in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out when it comes to the in season or season, we say shalom. And once again, going into our video here, and this basically touching upon, the people that's been saying they love the Lord, but they don't keep His sayings. You understand? They don't follow the things He say to do. They don't keep His commandments. Matter of fact, they denounce the things that the Lord said, but they want to come, to tell you that they love the Lord. You know, when you're sharing stuff, you're sharing information. Sometimes you may post it on certain things, right? And like for example, I just say WhatsApp. You might share something on WhatsApp. You might put up a little information. You put one or two little scriptures upon it, and people might ask it. You understand? This or that, and these be the same people that every morning they would put up a scripture. They would say they love the Lord, but when you watch things that they're doing, they're not doing the things that they're supposed to doing for the Lord. So in other words, they just become more chatters. You understand? They just chat. You understand? They you have to remember, if you're saying you love something, you have to be doing the things that let me put it in a different form. If you say you love the Lord, you have to be doing the things that what it is He said to do. If for example, these people outside here would be in a relationship, right? And they would say they love the person, they love the man or the woman, right? A man would say he love his girl. A girl would say she love her husband, right? And they would want to do the things that each other say. But when it comes to the Lord, they don't have that same respect, or they don't have that same fervency. They don't want to do the things that the Lord said to do, right? An next example is come like the work. You understand? These same people who come and tell you they love the work, and they would abide by every single rule that the work said to do. The work tell them come in 8, they would go 8. The work tell them to work this particular time, they would work that time. The work tell them to wear this particular clothes, they would wear this particular clothes. You understand? The work tell them, hey, you can't eat this, you can't do this, you can't do that. They would do the things because they love the job. But when it comes to the Lord, all of that go out the window. All of a sudden, you just have to say that they love the Lord, and that's it. You don't have to do the things that He said to do. And that is what majority of these people believe, and that is what they've been taught, that they can just say things and not do. That is what the scripture says to be, don't be hearers alone, but be doers also. You have to be doing. Right? Now let me bring the scripture here. This is the book of 1 John chapter 2. I'll start from verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know Him if we keep His commandments. Right? So in order to know that you know something and to keep His commandments, it's the same way like if you know something in the world, in order to know that you know this particular thing, you would have to show that. So the scripture is saying, and hereby we do know that we know Him if we keep His commandments, because that's why you're going to show that you know the Lord. Right? There's literally a separation with someone that don't know and someone that knows. Because someone that don't know, they wouldn't be doing the things. They wouldn't be keeping His commandments. They wouldn't be doing the things that the Lord said to do. But someone that know would keep His commandments, because they know that you're supposed to do this or not supposed to do this. Right? Literally, there's a separation right there. There's a difference right there. It's someone that know and someone that don't know. It's someone that love the Lord and someone that don't love the Lord. Right? And say, hereby do we know that we know Him if we keep His commandments. And that is the next thing. Because plenty of people outside here say they know the Lord, and the Lord know their heart. Right? But how are you going to show someone that they know the Lord if all your actions is of the world? All your actions is doing things of the world, or all the things like for example, carnival. For carnival, this is one of the next reasons why I wanted to touch upon this topic, because from here on out in the island here, going in where we end the carnival, the so-called carnival season, right? Which is a heavy abominable time, right? The kind of stuff that's been taking place, heavy abominable. But you can't be saying right? That you know the Lord, and you're going, you know the Lord and you love the Lord, and you're going and keep carnival, or you're doing things for carnival. You're wearing on your carnival costumes. You're going to any parties. You understand? You're in the juves and all this other stuff. That is literally showing that they don't know the Lord, right? But these are the same people that would post a scripture, early in the morning. You understand? And that is it. That is all. They feel that is it. That is all they have to do. You have to show that you know the Lord, and showing others by what? Keeping His commandments, and staying away from the things He said to stay away from, keeping the things He said to keep, and a lot of other stuff. It have no dancing around it. But these people, they continue to show that they don't know the Lord, and they continue to show their decision is against the Lord, right? And not for Him. You remember the things you choose, you're choosing as what it is you put first. So if you choose something that is against the Lord, basically you're putting the Lord last. And that is what majority of the people outside here be doing on a daily basis. Right? So you see, and hereby we do know that we know Him if we keep His commandments. He that said, I know Him, and keepeth not His commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in Him. And that is as plain, that scripture we need breaking on. That is as plain as it could be. He said, he that said, I know Him, and keepeth not His commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in Him. And that goes for like even here, yesterday I shared some things on TD Jakes. Plenty of people message me, yo, this and that. And I was like, it's so simple that this is not a man of God. This is by the things he be doing and by the things he be keeping. You understand? The introduction, the way how he bring his daughter to be the head, all these things that he do. This is a person that not keeping the Lord's commandments. So you already know he's a liar and there's no truth in him. And that's how you just know. That's how when somebody asks, well, how you know this person? Because it's simple, it's right here. The scriptures is as plain as it could be. Well, as plain as it could be to the faithful, right? I say, he that said, I know Him, and keepeth not His commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. So it have no way he could be keeping the Lord's commandments and taking part in carnival. It have no way he could keeping the Lord's commandments and you're saying and doing things that would the Lord would literally destroy your foe. Right? So verse 5 it says, but whosoever keepeth His word, in him verily is the love of God perfected. Hereby know we that we are in Him. So you say, but whosoever keepeth His word, in him verily is the love of God perfected. Because why? You're keeping His word. That was I draw the reference to like a work. These people go love the work so much is that they would abide by all the rules. It's literally here people come and tell you, hey, I love my work. I reach your work early because they love the work. I don't wear this because I love my work. They tell me not to do this. They tell me not to eat this because I love my work. So why can't I even put that towards the Lord? If the Lord tell you not to take part in reveling and all this stuff, right? Just don't do it because you love the Lord. But that's surely you all don't love the Lord. Son, you all love sin. Right? They say, but whoso keepeth His word, in him verily is the love of God perfected. Hereby know we that we are in Him. Right? They say, he that said he abideth in Him ought himself also to walk even as He walked. And that's such a big scripture because here why? They say, he that said he abideth in Him ought himself also so to walk. So if you're saying you're with the Lord, you have to walk the same way as the Lord. You understand? So you say, he that said he abideth in Him ought himself also to walk even as He walked. So once you say you abiding in the Lord, you say you love the Lord, you literally have to walk that walk. You have to talk that talk and walk that walk. Such an important thing. Right? It's just literally a separation. It's rather you're for the Lord or you're not for the Lord. It's rather you're for It's rather if you're for the Lord or you're for this place, you're for this kingdom, and majority you all choose, make your decisions for this place and not for the Lord. It's as simple as it could be. So he that saith he abideth in him ought himself also to walk. So you're literally saying that you love the Lord, you're saying that you want to worship the Lord. You have to be able to walk that walk as well. You see, even as he walked, the Lord wasn't going to show no mass, the Lord wasn't in no carnival fete. And for example, carnival was literally back then there. It was just underneath a different name. You understand? It was just underneath a different name. So at the end of the day, if you say you love the Lord, you have to walk that walk. Right? So with that, we give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yoshai, Ba'ashem Makakodash. We say the man, person and elders agree most on well teachers or person in the truth. And we say salutations for the Akam, to the pushing word and no truth and society, dean and the out in the company. In season we say, Shalom.